To steal a phrase from somebody else on this network, Konichiwa bitches?
Okay, standards and practices is like right around here somewhere, right?
Sure. Anyways, kudos to Mr. Standards and Practices for that particularly bombastic intro. Because, yes, special normal edition of the Nielsen ratings coming at you this week. Because it is the beginning of the month.
I'm about to say, isn't every edition special? Because,
Well, the last one was special because we had to interrupt the normal flow because there was a thing. And yeah, that was a thing, all right.
Yeah, indeed it was.
But Legend of Zelda, cheaters, stream helmets, and baseball. Yeah, that's the rundown for the week.
Alrighty then.
So we're gonna start things off with a good drink. Yeah, no homework this week, thank goodness. Haven't experienced any new beverages on the road, nor Whataburgers. Though I will be making that trip later this month.
Excellent.
So stay tuned if there's a new Whataburger shake. There will be a review next month. But Netflix decided to do a thing.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we're still losing subscribers. Hey, people are clowning us for not spending money on original content. We need to fix that.
So literally right before we were going on air, when I had like a big empty topic slot, I'm like, hey, they announced the casting for their Legend of Zelda series. So if you'll pull up the old screen share. Yeah, starring Tom Holland. Not sure about this.
So from Spider-Man to Link.
If he gets actual things to say, this is going to go downhill fast. Silent protagonist must be silent.
But this is Netflix.
Yeah. So who else do they have? Hi there.
Emma Watson.
Is Princess Zelda. Okay. I can start getting behind this now. Next up.
Idris Elba.
As Ganon. Okay. Okay. Getting better. Next up.
You have Gemma Chan.
As the Great Fairy. Okay. Sort of a neutral take on that there. This list courtesy of the website geeksaresexy.net. And yes, they are. Okay.
Sadie Sink.
As Mountain. Okay. Approved.
Danny DeVito.
How did they get Danny DeVito for Tingle? How did they get Danny DeVito in the first place? Yeah, money.
I mean, to think about it, outside of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and the latest Discord commercial, he's not terribly busy.
Yeah. Gonna be raking in the dough on this series. Along with
Jamila Jamil.
Playing Urbosa. Okay. But wait, there's more.
Maisie Williams.
Oh my. As House Stark now?
I was about to say, talk about a stark contrast.
Normally I don't endorse this, but go ahead. You heard it.
Standards and practices. Yeah. You heard that. So mad he actually had to go and get himself some food.
Eating on air is the thing he does on this network. Meryl Streep?
Meryl Streep.
It's Twin Rova. Netflix making it rain.
Oh, but in the words of Ron Popeil, but wait, there's more.
Yeah, standards and practices being summoned twice in the first 10 minutes of a show is not exactly how I want to be spending my evening.
Only one of those was my fault.
So, this Dompe casting is perfect.
Steve Buscemi. This I wasn't even expecting.
I was thinking they were going to give Dompe that bigger role.
My own gimmick, Konnichiwa bitches. If you infringe my shit again, you're not even going to get 4 seconds, buddy.
Oh crap! That's right. We got that in a couple weeks.
A couple of weeks, you say? About that.
Oh.
Saturday.
Yeah. I'm on the road to Georgia Saturday.
Oh, consider yourself lucky.
I'll be back for Monday. Yeah. There's going to be stuff to talk about. And Ariana Grande filling the Gerudo role. You know what it's time for? It's a little early in the show, but it's time for the Stone Cold Rating of the Century or the Week or whatever. This casting is damn solid.
I will say, Netflix is like, we got a budget. We need to use it. We're going to use it. And here it is.
And I think that's your best call right there out of the bunch.
I got to agree with you on that one.
Though there could have possibly been one person better. Zelda Williams. She got the name.
Yeah, I get it. But at the same time.
And that's the only reason I cannot give it a 100.
I was just about to pull up a graphic and everything.
Because it's getting a 99. It missed it by that much.
Oh, come on. You can't.
Nope.
It's your show. I can't say anything.
What was that? Are you shooketh?
I am just slightly shooketh. Just a little bit, because honestly, even from someone who's a bit of an outsider, you're being as nitpicky as I was and not declaring Star Walking by Lil Nas X a banger. I get it, but you nitpick.
Yeah. Are you the guy who's going to give this 100? I take that as a yes.
I get everything from Spider-Man to Harry Potter to Game of Thrones to Danny DeVito and Meryl Streep in between. Okay, Netflix, you're getting yourselves back into the game. What you own do with it? What you own do?
Now, I'm not familiar with how this works for streaming services. But as for an over-the-air TV show, there would be the namesake Nielsen ratings to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
Does the Nielsen company, of which I have no relation, rate streamed series as well?
They don't specifically.
Oh, hey, there they are.
They don't specifically rate stream series. However, Netflix does keep separate data and analytics about series, how well they do, how often they're watched, who watches it multiple times, etc., etc. They tend to release the information around the end of every year.
Oh, suddenly standards and practices re-enters the room.
I've been summoned for my technical expertise this go around, apparently.
All right, go for it.
The last that I have heard, and I could be wrong here, which is why I'm also currently using this wonderful thing called Google.
Live on the spot research from academically credible sources, not to be confused with not academically credible sources that are used on a certain other show on this network.
So Netflix does have a arrangement with Netflix, which I knew about before and I just confirmed. Data is on about a 1 month delay, but Nielsen rating or the Nielsen company does get viewership information directly from Netflix as to what shows are being watched and so forth, which is why you see Nielsen ratings, or Nielsen in general, talking about streaming services when they say, hey, this is, the most watched stuff right now.
Cool.
So they do have a partnership. I knew Hulu had one. Apparently Disney Plus, which doesn't surprise me because they own Hulu now, and Amazon Prime Video also have a partnership with Netflix. Or, excuse me, with Nielsen ratings.
Sweet. So armed with that knowledge,
there will be some streaming information or total viewership information released. I wouldn't bet on it being immediately, but it will be out eventually.
So you'll have a while to find out how well it did. And if you think it's going to do well, and the major critics don't, I know of a certain group of people that will gladly take your money for a certain wager on how well the series will do.
Is this man really trying to infringe every gimmick in our network playbook on one episode, on one show?
I mean,
his last name is Nielsen, not gimmick. Stick to TV ratings.
Gimmick infringement is a Nielsen ratings exclusive, apparently.
Yeah. And if you do want to place that wager on the ratings of this series, you can visit our lovely friends at Bovada, hashtag Beta Bovada.
21 means 21. God damn it! Stop infringing on gimmicks. However, please gamble responsibly, and if you have a number, seek help. You infringe one more fucking gimmick that makes no sense for your show, and I'm going to come in there and physically remove you off the air.
You got to give me credit for the long-ass setup for that one, though. I was just set it up the whole way.
So, okay, Eric, 1 to 10 or 0 to 10.
Am I being graded on the setup?
I don't care. Grade the setup.
I'm gonna be honest. A little bit of a long way around, even though he legit was like, wait a minute. Does Bovada even offer odds on something like this? So I gotta give it an 8 just for that. If he actually has me looking up something, I'm like, okay, yeah, yes.
All right, you get a reprieve, Nielsen. Yes. Blame your counterpart, or thank him.
Thank you. A sandwich is in your future.
Ooh, sandwich. I appreciate it.
Now, I have a second point for the show. We can get rid of the Zelda coverage here. I can reclaim my second monitor. So, I was reaching for this one, I'll be honest with you. Had an incident with a student cheating on an exam.
Oh, those aren't fun.
Yeah.
I dealt with something similar back in the day.
Yeah, but then I heard something about you had another story involving a cheater. That
Oh,
was a bit better. So we'll go with yours instead of mine.
A bit better. I got a lot better.
Oh.
So, for those of you who are fans of chess, right?
Chess. Oh, this is going to get steamy.
Yeah, you know the story about, the chess grandmasters, a whole big to-do about an online match in a tournament that, one of the top players resigned from out of nowhere. And there were even details about, look, I know what's going on. I'll play the next match, buck ass naked, if that'll shut everybody up. He didn't go through on the threat.
Otherwise, this would be a point of viewer topic now. Go ahead.
Well, exactly.
Uh-oh.
So, you might think to yourself, and I saw that look on your face, why would he go ahead and promise that he would play a match completely in the nude? Well, there's a specific reason for that. Why am I getting a death stare? Why? Wait, I didn't summon standards. Summon standards and practices. What's with this?
Where's this going?
Keep going. Keep going. Look at standards and practices as dated title. First of all, it's the FIDE, the International Chess Federation, as appropriate or as commonly referred to by their French acronym, the FIDE.
French acronym. Acronym.
Yeah.
You may continue.
Fédération.
Someone who was once FIDE ranked.
Fédération Internationale de
Whatever.
Yes.
Onward.
So, the reason someone would make such a bold declaration is one of the primary accusations made. Now, there are certain devices, as we are in the era of the Internet of Things, that can be controlled remotely. Smart locks, thermostats. I mean, some have even gone so far as to taking out the main low or like RCID from their key fob and implanting it in their arm is sort of a thing.
I've had students record note files in audio format and put them in MP3 players and such. Have had that issue in the past. So this is not something unfamiliar to me. Okay.
Right. Well, certain devices, they're used ideally in many, many certain situations. There's this fantastic company called Lovins, and let me tell you, I am a firm believer in that company. I am a supporter in that company. I have a wealth of experience in their products. One of them in particular that can be controlled remotely. Why am I getting the death glare again? I'm thinking.
Wait a minute.
Please tread carefully.
I'm seeing a 2. I'm seeing another 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting them together. Now I'm thinking this might not be going down an avenue that is suited for this particular podcast. It might be suited more for yours, sir.
I mean, you could very well say that, given the type of devices and the normal, we'll say, bedroom setting where a lot of these are used.
Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. We're going to take a delay of topic. We're going to push this on the point of view, and we're going to call it there.
I think that's a good idea.
Topic addressed. We want the details. Tune in to point of viewer. And viewers' discretion, as always, on that show is advised.
Okay, that makes me happy. Standards and practices is good here. Y'all have a good day.
I'm about to say, why was I still getting the death glare? I didn't say anything.
So, with that, time for the feature presentation of the show tonight.
Oh, you mean this little old thing I got right here all queued up?
Yeah, the whole reason why we had the bombastic intro. Yes.
Oh,
Alternate commentary. This is starting to become a meme around here.
Needless to say,
Whoa. Hold on a second. You're stealing my gimmicks. You're stealing my shticks. You're infringing on everybody around here. Now you're going to take my show's format for the next month and a half?
And mine on occasion, too.
Hey, we did on this show last time it aired. With horrible football.
I don't get paid enough for this shit.
You get paid?
Pay? There's pay?
Never mind. You know the rest of that sentence.
Hey, remember, here on the Not a Network, we can't be bought, but we sure can be rented. Send all sponsorship inquiries to podcast at AmericanRaven.com, of course. Check that box for the night. So, yeah, YouTube channel Electrosports, Colonel Failure, who has been mentioned quite a few times here. Oh, yeah, I forgot the hate mail, of course, HB the Eagle on Twitter or hbtheeagle@yahoo.com. So, Colonel Failure decided to spin off his sports series a couple of years ago now, I think, yeah?
Thereabouts.
And he has a series of Super Mega Baseball 3, a game that I actually purchased a while ago, but I have nowhere near the time, the effort, or the cleverness of naming all the teams, all the players, and such as the Colonel does. So we're going to actually give you some commentary on our style. We'll give you some American versus British comparisons to make after this is done. On his matchup against the Red Star Pathfinders, who I believe have a comparable record to his at this point, yes?
Thereabouts, but needless to say, it hasn't been a good season to date for Bulldozer Power, but even though they are where they are in the standings, all is nowhere near lost because they are in a very tight division. Normally, I would make a joke, but standards and practices will come busting in here if I did, so I ain't gonna.
Wise decision. He's butted in enough tonight. But after this game, they're officially
I just said I wasn't
of
gonna.
the way through the season. And interesting enough, the opening pitcher for Bulldozer Power, Desmond Eyeliner.
I mean, he's been having a pretty decent season, but as you see, a lot of swings and roundabouts when it comes to the morale of this lineup, which after the last few games, you can understand.
And you can see that in the left column here of the right two columns on both sides. Morale is sort of all over the place in general for both teams, but let's kick things off and we'll see Jemima Hertz notice batting eighth right before the pitcher due to being quite shooketh herself.
We'll see how that goes early on, but you got two good lineups, especially leading off Pamela Mustard, Coral Success, and Tippitude Williams, the first three batters for Des Eyeliner here. I gotta say, now this wasn't brought up much, but I dig the mustard and ketchup uniforms. Makes me think of hot dogs.
Now I'm hungry. Thanks.
You're welcome.
And so is everybody else. Oh, there we go. Fouling off the first few here.
Yeah, you got a 1-1 count. Eyeliner going inside, staying inside.
Another fouled off. That curveball right on target. Another foul.
Again, kind of sticking with here. Eyeliner more known for going in on right-handers here, as you can see. Tries not to go over the middle of the plate. got lucky that time.
Pamela putting the mustard on each of these, just fouling off ball after ball.
Yeah, but the fact is she can't catch up to all of them. So, I mean, really, you can only do but so much.
See, this is why I'm not usually a baseball fan. Just, another foul. Another foul. Not a foul. Off to Bernadette mistakes, and that's it out at first.
Solid throw to Disco. Capsicum Disco. First base, getting the catch there. Now bringing up Coral's success. One down, top of the first.
Locked in. Oh, strike right up the middle.
Good aim for that one. Had a little bit too much pepper on it. Had to sneeze.
Yeah, that's some of the fun bits you can get with this game. Also, eyeliner with a little bit of an itch to scratch there.
I mean, sometimes when you have the fabric of certain pants and the equipment manager doesn't do you well, as we see that one. Zoltan handling it in center field. But Vapid a little bit of a struggle with that one at second base.
Yeah, missed chance 0.1% there, but not a pivotal catch there. As we're up to Tipitude Williams, the catcher.
Oh, perfect aim on that. Just barely fouled off there. Now going with a fork ball high, little too high. Counts now 2-1.
Oh, whiff. 2-2.
Oh, and another play for Hertz.
Is that a double play? No.
No. Throw to first a little late on that one. They get the lead runner, though, so now 2 down.
Gertie Wrench is locked in at the plate.
Oh, perfect. Painting the corner with that one from eyeliner.
Steal.
Oh, we got a runner. Oh, and safe at second base. Yeah, one of the downsides of this Bulldozer Power team, you can run on them pretty efficiently.
Yeah. Doesn't matter who's behind the plate. If it's the usual or that man we all hate who shall go unnamed.
I mean, you got to give some credit to guys like Steve Moore, though. Now, to bottom of the first, Cindy Vapid, really one of the anchors of this lineup. Very patient, drawing a lot more walks lately.
And popping this one way back, and foul.
Oh, no, a little bit aggressive on that one. She could have stood to let that
Should have put more mustard on that one. Instead, mustard caught her out. Here's that catcher we were talking about, Steve Morey, laying off the pies finally.
Oh, again, looking better, playing a lot better, as you can tell by his average. 450 this season, 4 homers, 16 RBI.
3 balls, 2 strikes in that order. Here we go.
Draws the ball.
And Zoltan, of course, pointing to the stands. He's on fire.
The mighty Zoltan. May he not strike out.
May not cause a double play. Ooh.
That would be a little bit of a sticky situation. But again, working the count. That one right on the edge there. 2-2. Oh, a great swing.
Snuck it right to right field. Yes. That's good for a single. First and second base loaded. And the captain is up.
And Ulysses failure again. Minimal double play possibility with 2 runners on, but he's got to be careful. Only hitting .290 this season.
Yeah. Big guy, not necessarily doing well.
3-1, had the green light.
Full
chose
count.
not to take it. Payoff pitch. Just inside.
Strolling to first, bringing up Lynn Mephisto as the bases are loaded. She's locked in.
Little bit of a pressure situation, but not the big matter to Mephisto. She takes that first one low, second one high, a 2-0 count.
Bosh, that one goes foul.
Nearly timed that one perfectly.
Bosh!
Did time that one perfectly. And base hit in the center field. Hammock takes it 1-0. Bases stay loaded.
And the machine, as the Colonel would say, is functioning. Capsicum Disco is locked in.
Is a pitch. Oh, again. Pain in the outside, strike one. Oh, just a little bit high to even up the count. And now, again.
Sidearm pitch is messing with the Colonel probably a bit here.
Yeah, Trellis Cosmic, known for those out-of-this-world sidearms, but it doesn't matter. Another single, bases stay loaded. 2-0 to the Power.
Pretty much repeat the previous hit. Bernadette Mistakes, hopefully not going to live up to that name today. She's a little tense, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got Cosmic in a bit of a neutral mood. Oh, boy.
It's up, it's up, it's up, it's up. Everybody's running back because that was caught out right field.
Now, a little bit of an interesting base running decision. You could have scored the run from third, especially since that was the second out. We'll see if that comes back.
Jemima Hurts going the same place. Back. Not enough legs.
A very, very loud out, but she took her outside pitch that she loved, hit it good, but not perfect. As we now head, top of the second after a thriller that first inning.
Pip strobe lights locked in.
And now again, going to go inside on the lefty.
Oh, caught her.
Now, can he finish off the strikeout? Yes, he does.
A rare Desmond Eyeliner strikeout. You know he's happy about that.
Yeah, nodding, respecting his own filth right there. Vanessa Hammock, one of the Hammock sisters.
6 feet something inches tall, pretty decently sized feet. You see what I did there?
I see exactly what you did there. Hopefully we get to see Veronica in this game, a little hammock on hammock battle.
That would be interesting. A line drive blipper up to third, and throw to first is out.
Mistakes. To her credit, usually very excellent out in the field. So now we've got Chad Hammer coming up to the plate for the potential for a 1-2-3 inning.
Colonel will be happy with that. Another foul. That's strike one.
Go into the slider this time. Again,
another foul. That's strike two.
Working the rotation with the pitches very, very well.
Oh, ball anticipated that pitch.
The fork ball was a little high.
But there's the strikeout.
Fastball.
So into the bottom of the second. BDP up 2-0. Now, Desmond Islander, you got to watch out for him behind the plate. He is a pitcher who actually can bat.
And again, the old school National League rules as he checked his swing on that one. Not afraid to take a walk. Not afraid to hit it either. Back up the middle base.
Vanessa's getting a lot of action out there in center field here as we finish the rotation back to Zinni Vapid.
Oh,
that would have been beautiful.
That had home run written all over it, but okay. Again, exercising a little bit of the patience. Didn't catch up to that last one, though. Foul ball. And a very rare Cindy Vapid double play. That's going to hurt the confidence.
Yeah. The Colonel does like wearing down those pitchers, though.
Well, obviously, high pitch count, you get into the bullpen, make it a bullpen game, hopefully with the lead, although not with hits like that one.
No, drove that one right to the hammer who caught it for the third out. And after another practically 1-2-3, Pathfinder's back up at bat. This time it's Wilf Jerk.
Oh, a huge swing by Jerk on that one. Lucky to get a piece of it.
It got the Jerk, couldn't get to the acceleration part on that hit.
Oh, did you really have to make such derivative puns like that?
Yeah, you saw it there. Hits this one high.
And Mephisto with a very integral catch to start the inning, 1 down.
All right. You win this one.
And as I take my appreciation, strike one on Cosmic. A
Who
simple
is
dribbler to Hertz.
promptly thrown out at first. As we're back around into the mustard.
And you see a little bit of a different strategy here. Looks like this time aiming away. First one worked with a foul ball. Oh, and that curve. Oh, and mistakes.
No mistake there.
Not making a mistake on that one. And another quick inning. 2-0. And we're back at the Zoltan.
He's still pointing. He still wants to get that homer. Little grounder to hammer, thrown out at first. Don't swing on the fist pitch there, Colonel.
A little bit low on that one. It could have taken time, I think a little bit higher. That could have easily gone for extra bases. And as you see, Cosmic now working faster, but was it too fast?
Back. And it lands in play. That's a double.
Bounced off the wall, just short, but enough to split left and center on that one. So now we'll see what Mephisto can do, runner in scoring position. Oh, couldn't catch up to that one, a little high and inside. Oh, and that's a dribbler. Oh.
Sacrifice hit.
And advance the runner to third, but you got 2 down. So now Disco's going to have to put something more in play if they want to extend this lead.
Start with 2 balls. Oh, that one could have been it.
Now going
way inside for 3.
Now 3-1. Oh, another one taken. Anticipating the walk or not.
Oh.
Or else.
Hammock caught that one, unfortunately. Still 2-zip.
So got a very somewhat uncharacteristically low-scoring game here for Bulldozer Power as we're now into the top of the 4th.
But you got to start watching Eyeliner's pitch count, starting to get up there in the mid-40s.
Yeah, you figure at this rate, if he can get another couple of clean innings.
Like that one.
Yeah, starting with that strikeout of success, that helps. So you figure, okay, he's at 4 1/3 now, 47 pitches. He can reasonably get through 6. Starts low. A little bit of a generous call by the umpire on that, strike 1. Oh, and getting an aggressive swing by Williams there. Now in a quick 0-2 count.
Williams might be on tilt a little bit here.
Oh.
Okay, let one go.
Again, a little bit whiffed that he had missed the chance at an immaculate inning, but mistakes. Cleans up that at-bat with another snag at the hot corner. And just like that, 2 down.
Gertie Wrench. Neutral mood takes the first strike.
Fastball inside on that one. Now a curveball inside. Foul. 0-2.
Fouled, still 0-2.
And
watches that one go right over the plate.
Eyeliner, a master of both sides of the plate so far. Now bottom of the 4th.
Here's Bernie. Not to be confused with Bernie Crampons. You might see him later.
Man, Cosmic finally found the zone this at-bat, but it's still a 2-1 count on mistakes. Now 2-2. Oh, just going away. Oh,
Cosmic's just looking out there trying to find the strike zone.
A little dribbler. Couple of dribblers. You thought, okay, mistakes. Making what you could say her first mistake of the day, swinging at those.
But the pitcher, notice they're now locked in from that last play.
Yep, another outside pitch, but that one a snag at first.
But Desmond Islander also locked in.
Oh, right in Jerk's glove at short. Come in, makes the play at first. Another quick inning. So now, could we see Eyeliner maybe go 7 or into the 7th, depending on how he does here?
We might, as long as we can keep that pitch count low. I mean, he's no Jeff Conservative with that pitch count, but.
Well, I mean, even Conservative has been a little bit liberal with some of his
Yeah.
pitches this year.
Bernadette's waving for it, and first out.
Snags the pop up on what was Eyeliner's 58th pitch of the night.
Here's Vanessa Hammock.
And
line drive, Hertz gets it. Not in time. Safe at first.
It had to take a little bit too long to gather herself after that throw. So now runner on first for Chad Hammer.
Fouls off the first one.
Oh, going curveball inside.
Back. Caught.
Mephisto with the grab in left. Okay.
Runner retreats to first.
So now 2 down.
Here's the jerk.
Sticking inside, but just tails in a little bit too much. Ball 1.
Fouled off strike 1.
Now opting for the slider. Good aim on that one again. Maury framing that pitch a little bit.
Steeler.
Oh!
Of course, getting second easily.
A free pass in scoring position, but a 2-2 count. And that makes it nearly a moot point. Wait a minute. That had to have been an error, which should have been a simple throw to first to end the inning by Maury. No. It continues. Got to be careful on those strikeouts where the ball goes into the ground. You have to complete the throw at first.
Charles Cosmic, the pitcher, now up at bat. This could be worse.
Oh, a little dribbler. Eyeliner gets to it. Barely in time.
Cleans it up.
Bang play, but works all the same. Bottom 5, still 2-0.
Top of the order.
Official score decided not to charge an error on that one and did award the base hit. That's only Pathfinder's second of the night. Now working quickly. Already down 1-2. Vapid, just a simple grounder. Out at first.
Steve Morey. A little under the weather as catchers tend to get in this game. Whiffs the first.
Trying to make up for his defensive miscue in the top half of the inning. That just barely doesn't work as that jerk at shortstop goes ahead and makes the play to first base.
Here's Zoltan. Almost takes the head off the pitcher. Veronica Hammock rings it in, but Zoltan's on first.
Now you see a decent amount of speed there, but not really a stealing threat as Failure, the right fielder, coming in. 1-1 count. Really aiming for the middle of the plate and takes ball 2 low.
He's got a double and a walk so far, and that's back.
Gone!
Those in the wine bar are, waiter, there's a baseball in my wine. 7th home run of the season, 400 feet.
You could have seen that coming from a mile away. And of all the times to get your 7th, that was a great one. And back-to-back base hits now for Bulldozer Power.
Lynn Mephisto making it to first as here comes Capsicum Disco. She's still locked in.
Could the engine get restarted again?
Back. Doesn't have the legs. Jumped and robbed.
That was almost gone, but the right fielder had other ideas, and it stays a 4-0 game.
It had its bags packed, checked, and pulled off the plane before takeoff.
Now Mustard still in leading
Hoping a
off,
pass
but
buster and get something today.
not having the best day at the plate. Could it get worse? Not that time, just a bit low on that one, 2-2.
Line drive, stopped by Cindy Vapid, throw to first and out.
So now we got success. 1 for 2, but just that one being a single. And again, eyeliner going back inside, and you would think now he just threw his 75th pitch of the night. Might be his last inning indeed.
Might be. Getting all
See how
these fouled off like this, just inflating that count even higher.
That was the third foul ball of the at-bat. Going up and in too much for ball one.
McCut looking on the next pitch and out.
So now Tipitude Williams coming in, seeing if he can try his luck. And it just sneaks by third base hit.
Good stop by Mephisto, but at least preventing the double.
Well, again, a good outfield depth by not really allowing any extra bases on this one, but still 2 down.
Birdie trying to throw a wrench into the works. It's back, and wait, one of these baseballs doing it by 1. We have a tie. No, we don't have a tie game. We have another 2-run inning, rather.
Yeah, the Jet ends the shutout, but now can eyeliner still keep the quality start? It was just inside ball 1. Little bit off on that one, going up ball 2. Again.
Pip Stroblet's got a lot of power if she can connect. That's the problem.
Well, she had enough power to rob that home run in the bottom half of last inning.
Mm-hmm.
And a little dribbler, Jemima Hurts, and the damage is done. Still a 4-2 lead now going into the bottom of the 6th.
Start burn that mistake, a little tense. Swings the first pitch, caught out. You don't swing at the first pitch, especially against that jerk.
Jumped up and said, "Thank you very much. I'll snag that one."
Jemima Hurts swinging at the first pitch, and you wonder why she's rattled. Quickly around to Desmond Eyeliner. Yep, he's getting pulled. Who are we going to see from the bench? Crampons!
Bernie Crampons, and does well to take that pitch and avoid what would have been a 3-pitch inning. Now he's up 2-0. 3-0. Could the Crampons draw a walk? He does. 4 straight pitches.
The old man taking the stroll to first. Bernie Crampons, known for hitting the deep ball, but not known for often getting the hit to make the deep ball happen.
Oh, Cindy Vapid here taking that one way inside. 2-0 count.
She's feeling a little tense now.
Trying to end her offer, and she does.
That'll help the mood.
So now,
not enough to matter, though.
Well, runners on
Steve Morey with that trademark grin.
Runners on first and second. See what he can do. Starts by taking the ball outside. 1-0.
Allen's back to Hammock. Caught for the out. So who's coming in to pitch? Is he going to go for the conservative? Are we taking a trip to Disneyland? We're planning Tulip Banter on the mound? Or are we taking a flight risk?
I mean, not too early for flight risk, but usually
look at the stamina ratings.
Usually conservative, really known for these sorts of moments, but
Tulip Banter.
Okay, not often used, but very effective in relief, despite having a bit of a sky-high ERA at nearly 8. And you see why her whip is over 1.5, coming in, giving up a base hit.
Zoltan getting some action, and Pinch hitter. The second baseman coming out for Jetson Flange.
Now this is interesting.
Looking for the contact here, I'm guessing.
Going ahead, curveball, little bit high. Thought that should have been a bit lower. 1-0.
And caught out by Bernadette Mistakes.
Keeping the runner at first, and here's that jerk again. 1 down, runner on first.
Stealing.
Curveball.
Oh, come on. You know how it is. And that was a mojo boost for the runner.
And this could be an even bigger boost now that you got a runner in scoring position and a 3-0 count on jerk. Is he going to try to launch one? No. Takes out one for a strike. Oh.
Suckered by that one. Another steal.
And it's fair.
Right, literally up the line.
Just stuck inside that first base line, and it's 4-3. We've got a 1-run game. Cosmic is indeed getting pulled.
Cumulo Sawhorse coming into bat. Takes for a strike.
Right up the middle. So really not too worried. Trying to attack the heart of the plate. Right now, 1-1 count.
Stealing.
Slider and another steal, but it's not going to matter as the pitch got away from Maury. So now what can Sawhorse do? Runner at second. Well, starting by taking that strike, a 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Tulip Banter liking that a lot. And we're back around to Mustard.
Again.
Checked it, but strike.
Well, Banter again, aiming for the bottom half of the plate. Pops that one up.
And Tulip catches it for the third out.
Damage limited to 1 run.
Placido Wrinkleson coming in to relieve his pitcher.
So, it's officially a bullpen game. 4-3, bottom of the 7th. Everyone's stretched.
And second baseman being replaced. St. Crabthorne coming in because, yep, that was literally just the contact play with the previous substitution there.
So a good use of the double switch potentially by Pathfinders. But now we've got action as another solid base hit up the middle by Zoltan.
And that's a mojo hit for the pitcher.
Now the pitch out. They were expecting Zoltan to steal. He's staying put. Little bit outside for that one for Ulysses Failure.
Yeah. He has been known to steal, but needs just that right moment. 3-1 pitch.
Going inside. Just inside. Strike 2.
Full count. Gets it right through the infielders to get a single.
That payoff pitch paid off a bit, but now can Mephisto drive anyone home? Runners on first and second, nobody out. You can feel the pressure at the ballpark.
She's still locked in, pops it up to center, and it drops. Bases loaded. The machine is primed. All pressure falls on the locked-in Capsicum Disco. 1 for 3 today as Fats Downtown coming to the mound.
A little bit more speed, a little bit more accuracy on his pitches, but not a lot of junk. Winkleson quickly got tense. See what Downtown can do. Southpaw aiming outside and
caught by Strobe Light.
Caught by Strobe Light out in shallow right field.
And the runners hold.
Bases remain loaded with 1 down.
Burning Mistakes. Sidearm Southpaw.
Oh! Catch! Misplay at second.
And there's the mojo hit.
Now we have a 5-3 ball game. Kind of relieving things just a little bit.
And another tense pitcher.
Now downtown, not able to throw his junk pitches, and again a base hit near up the middle, just past short.
Hammock letting him keep to just one run there. Now 6-3. And Tulip's getting pulled. Hammock versus Hammock? Yes! Veronica Hammock. 27 feet tall, tiny little feet.
She takes that one towering over the plate. Again, just high, which is hard to do with someone of her height. And now we're at a 3-1 count.
Now we're full.
Oh,
she's a whiffer.
But
it doesn't matter.
Doesn't whiff at that one. Another base hit.
Hammock to Hammock for the base hit and another run batted in.
Little bit of breathing room now. Base is still loaded. Still only one out. Bottom of the 7th. See what Cindy Vapid can do. She's known for these sorts of moments.
Mm-hmm.
And
line drive to Hammock.
The engine is running.
And now the catcher's feeling the negative mojo.
And again, nothing.
Fats has no junk.
No junk. He's rattled. Can't really find the accuracy. 2-1 count already. Make it 3-1. Can Maury keep it going with a walk? Not on that
with
one.
With a full count. Bosh! Up to left field, another bloop, and the machine keeps grinding onward. Ken Zoltan, 3 for 4 today with 3 singles. Can he pop it outside the park?
Even another single would mean a 31st RBI for him on the year. And again, downtown can't buy a strike until right then. A little bit aggressive.
Swung at a high one.
And Strobe Light catches it in right. Now 2 down. And it's up to failure.
3 for 3. He's the one who hit that home earlier. Can he do it again? Will we see a grand slam today? Not a pitch like that.
Well, I mean, the Butcher opening up his window, ready to serve a grand salami if the need calls. And that ain't it.
Straight up, straight down, Crabthorne catches it out. So now we need a new pitcher. Going with the conservative. Speaking of southpaw pitchers, here's the Colonels.
Now, again, could we see a 2-inning performance, or will the conservative not be conservative enough and potentially have the need to bring on Buster Flight risk? So far, starting out well, a quick 0-2 count.
Mistakes can't jump to it, and we're trapped on the left side foul line.
Just to the wall, and that was a double. So now, Williams with a little bit of life for Pathfinders, runner on second, and inside for ball 1.
Unfortunately, Colonel, even though he's up 9-3, known for blowing leads like this.
I mean, you have to wonder if his favorite football team is the Atlanta Falcons with the way some of these late game performances have been.
Ooh.
Yes, Atlanta fans, I went there.
That ball went up Scott high. But Mephisto with the catch and the out. Runner held at second.
So now here's Wrench, 1 for 3, but that one was a 2-run homer. See what Jeff can do.
Fouls off the first one.
And again,
whiff and a strike.
Loving the inside of the plate. Can he do it again? And another foul. Really handing out
inside and foul.
Handing out a lot of potential souvenirs.
Swing and a miss. Here's Pip Strobe Light.
2 down. Jeff so far not too bad. A 13 pitch inning. Now 14 starts off this at bat ahead 0-1.
The fastball just a bit inside.
Going with the curveball here. Couldn't get the aim right.
A little low. Another curve. On the money, but foul.
A 2-2 count. Going with the chain.
Oh, and that's why we call him the conservative.
What do you do with loose change? You take it and ring up the batter. That's how you end an inning. Now, bottom of the 8th.
Lynn Mephisto hasn't been able to really do a lot today, batting a 3.21 on the season. Right between the left and center fielders, getting a double. And I'm sorry. Is that a negative mojo hit for the pitcher? Yes, Fats downtown is quite rattled.
Still in on his 34th pitch.
Back. Caught for an out.
Strobe Light are really doing an effort here to clean up what would have been an RBI. But now can mistakes go ahead and cash in the opportunity with 1 down. Starting off that pitch inside 1-0. Now 2-0.
This last one was low. That one just inside for a strike.
And a hit. Whoa. Nearly a double play.
Yep. Jemima Hurst likes the outside pitch. Not getting one there for the first strike.
But downtown still a little bit shaky. Then going
pitch.
Just a bit outside.
Second strike.
1-2 count. Low and in. Now
2-2.
Evening it up at 2-2.
Line drive straight to Crabthorne and throw to first is out.
Runner stranded at second, but Bulldozer Power put in good use of their 18 hits. They get a 9-3 lead here, top of the 9th.
Conservative pitching to the hammock. No, not that hammock.
Oh, and a little bit too high there, and that almost goes to the wall, but far
Zoltan
enough for
saves the triple.
Saves the triple. Well, runner still in scoring position here for Crabthorne.
Who is rattled.
Not rattled.
But not for long. Runner's coming home. And it's a 5-run game.
9-4. Deep single.
Uh-oh. The conservatives being pulled. We going to Disneyland? We are going to Disneyland. No flight risk today, it seems.
Yeah, looks like flights are grounded outside of heading to sunny Southern California.
Or outside of extra innings if it gets to that point. Ooh.
Oh, and a dribbler. Maury up. Bang.
Hey, Maury's actually useful for once. And Fats downtown being pulled for Florida Tunisia hands.
It might be a little bit too late, but no, there is still life. Runner coming home again. Throw not in time, and it's a 4-run game.
We're back to mustard. This is what the Colonel needs to stop in a hurry.
So far, Disneyland keeping his composure. Good aim, getting another foul ball and a quick 0-2 count on Mustard.
Who is now locked in.
Oh!
Caught looking.
Throws her like a popsicle. 2 down, top of the 9th.
So all hope now is for Carl's success to live up to her name. Back. And out of here, but foul.
You saw the curve on that one. That one looked like it had
back, and Ulysses Failure takes the game. And we have a BDP win.
And going ahead, looking at the stats here, Bulldozer Power, 9 runs off 18 hits. No errors. They did draw a few walks. Went pretty deep into the bench there for Red Star Pathfinders. They ended up with 5 runs, 10 hits. They each team hitting a homer. Again, surprisingly, error-free baseball, but in a usual BDP fashion, not a single batter struck out.
And the walks all on one side of the game as well, with BDP being walked 3 times, but throwing 0 walks to their opponent.
I mean, you can go on all the rides you want, but they don't give away any free passes.
Desmond Eyeliner gets the win, and Cosmic getting the loss.
Cosmic, an unfortunate scoreline, 9 hits, 4 earned runs, 3 walks, giving up the lone home run on his 6 innings. Des Eyeliner finished with a quality start. He also went 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 6 strikeouts, also gave up a home run, bringing his ERA to just under 5 on the season, getting his 3rd win.
So if you liked what you saw there, go feel free to head over to the Electrosports YouTube channel. You can catch out the Colonel's entire series there. Now, what he's doing this season is something a little different than his previous. He's playing every other game and simulating every other game. So we'll see half the action of this 48-game season until we get to, I'm going to quote my Jim Moyer here, playoffs. Playoffs, you kidding me? With his record? He just might be doing commentary for this season, I fear.
Well, I mean, taking a look at the standings, and this does include a simulated loss because everybody's favorite, Ominous Bob, not having a good day out on the mound.
Ominous Bob never has a good day on the mound. But the team that I actually, as part of the team of supporters, my team is Sunshine Fun Bus, who happen to be top of the Whoop Whoop division over in Bad Company division.
Oh yeah, the Bad Company Conference, you've got one tight race with your Fun Bus, a half game up over Erg Melonflex, but in the Sloganator, say hello to the best team in the league, Cheerio Inc., 24-9, blistering pace with a 5-game lead on the Wretched Minstrels, who are in second.
Oh, and as if you thought it couldn't get worse, it gets worse. Who's the Colonel facing next week?
Oh no!
Go ahead, just hit the play button. Just hit the play button. Just go ahead. You may have to hit that right arrow a couple times. Best for a couple seconds. Because next week it's Cheerio Inc.
Oh, this will not be pretty. But
it'll start bubbly though.
4-1. Oh, ERA a little bit high, but okay. Still doable. And even though, as you saw, Bulldozer Power in last place, they're still not out of it.
Still a lot of season to go. Still exactly 1/3 of the season to go. And of course, I'm going to give the Colonel an A grade on his series. He does an excellent job.
Always does. Although I am also wondering, will we see the return of We Are Football? Just throwing it out there. You know, rising to the heights of the 2nd division. Was it the 3rd division? No, it was the 2nd division. Anyway.
And we will see more of that later. Also, I'm sure as the baseball winds down, he's got to have something to fill in the in-between. Also, check out his main channel, Colonel Failure. Does a lot of city builders and things like that.
If you haven't seen his new series, Get Back to Work, there's hilarity.
So, on that note, we need to get to work plugging our own stuff for a change. You find me, of course, on Twitter at JTN2002, Twitch and Twitter. We'll get the Twitch side going a bit more as time goes on. Maybe even doing some Minecraft for once.
Did you say Twitch?
I did say Twitch.
Well, funny that you do. That you did.
Oh?
We're on Twitch. And for those that did not follow the network Twitter, at Not a Network Pods, we made a big announcement. We're here behind the scenes at the Not a Network We realize, hey, our loyal friends and true in our audience, they want to see the permanent homes for all of the different shows and everything going on. Well, I've got a deal for you.
Oh?
The Nielsen ratings and all of its glory, first of every month, or more recently thereabouts.
Thereabouts. First week of every month, we can say for sure now.
Will be on YouTube. Search Not a Network Podcasts, and Twitch. Twitch.tv/AWP Podcast. Right on time every month. Now I get from Standards and Practices. Yes, twitch.tv/AWP Podcast. Twitter at Not a Network Pods. YouTube, search Not a Network Podcasts. Every show but Point of Viewer, because reasons, will be on YouTube and Twitch, as well as Twitter. Point of Viewer will be a Twitter exclusive. The Nielsen ratings will be a YouTube and Twitch exclusive. Otherwise, you can expect all of our shows on all three.
Unless Life is Like a Game show gets very clip heavy, in which case you will not be seeing that on YouTube.
Yeah, so you'll definitely...
That show tends to get that way, especially next episode where we get to wrap up Press Your Luck heading into Game Show Marathon.
Hey, wait. Okay. Damn it, Standards and Practices, what now?
Life is Like a Game show will not be seen on YouTube ever. Please continue to enjoy our feature podcasts on this network.
Like 4 Seconds, which starts this month. New hockey podcast.
Oh, yeah. The hockey preseason is getting into the swing of things, and all of our teams are going to have this habit of, playing each other, not just in the preseason, but also in the first part of the regular season. So if you happen to be tuning in Saturday, October 8th, you may see a special little debut that night. It's going to conflict with some other coverage that we have thanks to parallel convergence, but we're going to make it work.
And if you happen to be following the Panthers, the Lightning, my Islanders, we'll have to be playing each other a certain weekend later in the month. Oh, you betcha 4 Seconds is going to be on top of that. And why is it called 4 Seconds, might you ask? Because after their matchup in the Stanley Cup playoffs year before last, my Islanders and Mr. Standards of Practice's Lightning had a rematch here in Tampa. It took that many seconds for gloves to come off and punches to be thrown.
Gotta love those opening line brawls.
That is why we call the show 4 Seconds, because that's all you need. And suddenly, hey, you got a free ticket to the fights.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you were going to a fight, and then all of a sudden a hockey game breaks out.
Fancy how that works. Anyways, we can also find you over at Squid Sports Ed, like usual. And, of course, all your podcasts here brought to you by the fine folks at TNT.
Rick's TNT LLC. Tax season's almost coming up.
Finals season is almost coming.
Need a little tutoring? Need a little tax help? Looking to get married by the end of the year? Notary
in the state of Florida.
notary public services available in the state of Florida, as well as being an ordained minister available on the cheap. I'm just saying, feel free to reach out.
And I think that's all we have to say about that. Yeah, that is all I'd say that. Because I don't need to talk about these guys right now. Rocky Top. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Good night. Good night, mother.
Tennessee, Middle Tennessee.